My name is Janice Rutherford. I'm the 2nd District Supervisor for San Bernardino County. Here today continuing my series on the everyday heroes, the folks who make our community stronger and better, giving you a little glimpse into the work that they do. We're here today with Cucamonga Foothills Preservation Alliance, founder John Bannicky, his daughter Kristen Bannicky, who's currently serving as treasurer of the organization, and their neighbor and friend Doug Price, who is volunteering right now as the secretary of the organization. John, let's go back and talk to me about how the organization got started.
Originally, I started in 2013 when the closure first started. I grew up in Cucamonga Canyon, and I just felt like something needed to be done because I couldn't take my kids up there anymore to enjoy the canyon and the foothills. So I decided I needed to start a group to restore the canyon.
So for the folks who don't know or haven't been up to Cucamonga Canyon, what do you mean by the closure? What happened?
Well, the closure was put in by the U.S. Forest Service, I think, August 27, 2013. And it was for, I think, main reasons of public safety.
So what really happened is we've got this incredibly beautiful canyon and waterfall at the north end of Rancho Cucamonga. With the advent of social media, instead of having people who really understood and appreciate nature, we started having folks from all over Southern California hiking in there unprepared, so that they were getting hurt or trapped and causing great strain on our public safety situation. So tell me how Cucamonga Foothills Preservation Alliance was designed to address those concerns.
In the beginning, it was just get people together and understand the effort and get in there and clean things up.
I think the cleanup kind of morphed into something that we've begun to take on. We're looking at protecting, preserving, and educating the public on front country and the wilderness, Cucamonga Canyon.
We're talking about helping people understand how they can interact with nature in the positive way that you all did back before social media. Doug, tell me about the process for actually removing graffiti. What goes into that?
We do two different ways. We have what's called cover coat. It's a sand type mixture that we literally paint on the rocks. We can tint it to make it look like the area that it's in, and it holds up for many, many years. And basically, as weather comes in, it weathers the rock right back down, and graffiti disappears. We also have a sandblaster, and that takes off the heavier stuff. Once we clear an area, we always try to go back once a month or so and make sure that no one has come back. We find that with a presence in the area and continually cleaning things up, people realize, oh, this is going to get taken care of and cleaned up, and they eventually go away.
Yeah. That's really what your volunteer presence has made the biggest difference up there. So the fact that you all have a continual presence up there has been real integral in helping clean the place up.
Absolutely.
But it's nowhere near as clean as we want it, right? One of the biggest concerns is that Sapphire Falls is actually a water source for our drinking water. Cucamonga Valley Water District uses that water for all of us to consume. How does the human presence up there affect the quality of the water?
The amount of people that were in there using it one time, it's just, you have issues with obviously cryptosporidium, there's the VOCs from the paint, whatever trash they were bringing in. I know in the beginning, the levels of the water in the creek, it was really bad, but since we've been there, the water's actually improved greatly.
Doug, tell me about your partnerships. We've mentioned the Water District. What other agencies are you working with for this?
We have a very strong relationship with the U.S. Forest Service. They're aware of where we are, when we are. We always log in with them. And we've had a very long-standing relationship with the Rancho Cucamonga Fire District. Sometimes even work as their eyes and ears, fire lookout when we're up there. And they also know whenever we go up there. And we also have a very good relationship with the police department here in Rancho.
Tell me what it's like to spend time up there in nature, in our front country.
It's a beautiful place, especially being able to look back down over the valley. We've been up there in the evening as the sun has gone down and to see the whole city. The other thing is with the cleanup over the years, wildlife has come back. So we see wildlife quite often.
Speak to Kristen, if you would, to that idea of hiking safety. What do people need to know about encountering wildlife or other dangers?
Well, you should always be aware of rattlesnakes during the warmer weather. You should watch out for any other kinds of snake as well. Mountain lions, maybe higher up, keeping eyes all around you. Try not to focus just right in front of you. Other safeties other than wildlife. Shoes. I see a lot of people not wearing the right types of shoes. You should wear hiking boots.
Water is a big thing. People come up there when it's 100 degrees and they're not prepared. When it comes to wildlife, with any of the big game animals, whether it be the bears or the mountain lions, if you ever encounter one, it's just be as big as you can and back away slowly. During the hot months and on holiday weekends, we will have a kiosk set up. We're up there to provide information to the public, what they need to do and be prepared to go in there safely.
John, tell us about your vision for the future of the Cucamonga Foothills Preservation Alliance.
The finished restoration of Cucamonga Canyon, and then broader picture, we want to be a part of the stewards of kind of the foothills all the way to the North Etiwanda Preserve, maybe even Lytle Creek, and just to keep things clean and restore it and protect it.
So we're fortunate that 3 of you are here today, but you have a whole bunch of other people who help out the organization and do the work in the canyon. How many volunteers do you have right now?
We have a main core of about 7 people that help come up and watch over the canyon. We do have about, overall over the past 5 years, about 300 others that have signed up. They come up, they help us pick up trash, they do some cover coat with us and help get rid of the graffiti.
If someone wants to join you all and get involved in the great work that you're doing, how can they get in touch with you?
You can look us up on Facebook. You can just look up Cucamonga Canyon. We're a few pages down, and it's the Cucamonga Foothills Preservation page.
And we have a lot of folks who visit our foothills from Los Angeles and Orange County. They're coming up to take advantage of the mountains. We need to educate them as well. My kudos to the Cucamonga Foothill Preservation Alliance, the volunteers we have here today, and the rest of the group for the work they're doing as everyday heroes to make our mountains safer, cleaner, and a happier place for all of us.